I'm proud to announce I am a partner of W.GG. Go ahead and visit W.GG and use the code BEAGLE256 at checkout and you can get 10% off your entire W order. Thank you, W, and thank you for watching this video. How's it going, everybody? It's Beagle380 here. Welcome you guys to my very new Let's Play of my favorite Zelda game of all time. Let's play The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between the Worlds. Yes, this is I would say a classic on the Nintendo 3DS. Like I said, it's one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. There's a couple of different reasons why it's my favorite Zelda game. It's actually one of the only Zelda games to date that I have beaten at least 3 different times on 100% completion. And so for this one, we're going to be doing another 100% completion. We'll be doing it on standard as opposed to hero mode because I don't know hero mode well enough. I'm not good enough at this game to do hero mode, I should say. But I will be doing my best to show out everything I possibly can for this Let's Play. Which I'll get into more specifics as those kind of things come up. But we're going to watch this opening thing here. The legend is oft told in Hyrule Kingdom. Is the legend of the Triforce once kept within Hyrule itself. Said to be a gift of the gods, the Triforce could grant a wish of all those who touch it. So of course, many wanted to get their hands on it. Wars were fought for the Triforce. The royal family summoned the 7 sages who sealed the Triforce in the sacred realm. But a thief notorious for repute broke into the sacred realm and claimed the Triforce. With his power, he became the Demon King Ganon, who sought to dominate all Hyrule. But just as Ganon had the kingdom in his evil clutches, a legendary hero answered the call of Hyrule's princess. And this hero, wielding the Master Sword, took up a quest and challenged Ganon's might. He joined with the descendants of 7 sages to seal the Demon King in darkness. The Triforce was divided into 3, its tempting power out of reach of any one person's reach. One part stayed with the royal family, while another slipped into Ganon's possession. Legend says that the 3rd part found its home in the heart of the year return. And while legends come to us from the distant past, others have yet to be written. Great. It's, like I said, it's one of my favorite Zelda games, and the reason why I have my setup like this as opposed to how some Let's Players usually have their setups is because I don't know how to set up like a multiple window thing and look cool, so I have an overlay. And I really don't feel like doing it. So yeah, as we started this Let's Play. So here we have my personal file here. As I told you guys, I have 100% of the game as it is. I'm not going to spoil anything for what those are there, but new file, we're going to play the game as Link. Let's go. There's the Triforce again. That means I can't hear what's going on because I don't have sound on, so that would ruin the recording if I do. Anyway, Link is like, hey, Link. Huh? Still sleeping. Wake up! Gee, thanks, Gully. Really appreciate that. Now we're all groggy. Come on! How long are you gonna sleep, Link? Do I have to wake you up every morning? I have chores to do. I'll be waiting outside. So get up. Let's get going. Keep your pants on. Papa was really angry. He said that you can't be a blacksmith if you don't get up at the crack of dawn. Oh. Okay. So here in our house, we got the Majora's Mask here in the corner. Can't do nothing with it. Got some paintings, and we got pots. And the fun about pots is destroying them and getting money out of them. Sometimes. Nothing really much we can do inside of Link's house here. Papa is steaming mad. You're late again. Come on, let's go get to his shop. Oh, almost forgot. Don't forget to check in here. What do you mean? Where? With that weather vane here. Always give that a spin when you pass by. That'll let you save. Papa says that you should always do that. Not real sure what saving is? I'm just a kid. Nobody tells me anything. Anyways, I'm gonna run on ahead. Catch up after you spin that vane, Link. Yes, just like in Majora's Mask, you can touch these weather vanes, and they work with the owl statues where you can save your progress. The vane's been added to your map. Save your progress, save. Alright, so let me go ahead and take a moment to explain the bottom screen here, because I don't think it comes up much in the Let's Play. So if you press the select button, we have this thing for items, but we don't have any items to use, so don't worry about that. If we click on this gear icon, it shows us our tunic, the green tunic. Clothing made by the blacksmith's wife. It's a perfect fit for you. And down here is some other stuff like our rupees, a piece of heart, and some other stuff that we haven't seen yet. But we'll see it. So here we have our map. We can click on the exclamation, the plus sign and the magnifying glass to zoom in. And we can drag the map around whatever way we want to see the rest of the maps has to offer. And we have these little like pins that we can stick anywhere in our map. We need to change the color. If we press this button, it puts it right back in our collection. Very neat thing. I want to say this is like a big amalgamation of different Zelda games, but I can't confirm to that because I haven't really played a lot of Zelda games. Yes, pen off the screen, or a little thing off the screen there. Yeah, I am playing the Fun Set Drug, in case anyone's curious. I don't have a way to record my 3DS, unfortunately. You better head inside, my papa's waiting, Link. Alright, let's go face the blacksmith. Where's the blacksmith? Alright, so tell me, how's that shield suit you, Captain? Superb work as always. I would expect nothing less from a master. I do what I can, Captain. I always helped that I have a good source of ore. That shield's tougher than ever now. I wouldn't trust my gear with anyone else. No one can bring the best out of this sword quite like you. So if you'll excuse me, this time I'll forge ahead. Busy day. Oh, what's this? Well, if it isn't Link. Stop Link again? You sure you're cut out to be a blacksmith? It's not my business to say, but you'd better mend your ways, lad. There's no future in being a layabout. Late again? Come on, get over here. Time to get to work, Link. Sorry, I can't really speak. I'm working late. Oh my. The captain left without taking his new sword. What? He's gone off unarmed. Lucky you. Instead of getting an earful, you get an arrow. Take that sword and hurry after the captain. Alright. You got the captain's sword. Now deliver it. Hurry. Run after the captain. What now? You don't know where to go? Where else? He's got to be headed back to Hyrule Castle. You still groggy? Fine. Look, I marked on your map, so get a move on. So thankfully, some NPCs will mark in certain locations where you have to go to. Really helpful thing. I don't think everybody does it though. It's not a big deal if they do or don't, because you learn this whole map like within a couple minutes playing this game. Get these guards that are scraping on the walls here for this graffiti. Good looking graffiti. Morning, Link. What brings you here so early? Delivery for the captain? He's not at the castle. I know he was headed to your master's shop. Oh, you bumped into him there? Well, I know he was planning on visiting the sanctuary. Probably got hung up there. Yeah, I hope he comes back soon. We had an outbreak of vandalism all over the walls. Paintings everywhere. Anyway, if you need to find him, I'd say head north of the castle. That's where the sanctuary is. That away's a shortcut. Cool. And he does mark it on their map there, thankfully. Let's head over to the sanctuary, see if we can't stop the... head over to the sanctuary and see if we can't stop the cat. I swear I've beaten this game multiple times, I just don't remember the map very well. It's also been a little while since I've tried to do this as a Let's Play, so... Let's go on up to here. Wait, Mother Vein. A new weather vein has been added to the map. Save your progress. We don't have to save, but I'm going to anyway. You can just activate the weather vein just for funsies if you want to. So we have this young lady and a shovel. Oh look! Who's here? Welcome to the sanctuary, Link. Eager as ever, aren't you? Is there something I can help you with? I see. You're looking for the captain. Well, you're at the right place. He's come to see my father. The captain forgot his sword. Oh, how unlike him to be so careless. Just a moment, I'll fetch him for you. Coming and going and coming. The captain stops by here more than anyone. You think he wants to yak with the priest? No, sir. He's just making excuses to see Cirrus again. Cirrus there. She hasn't gotten a clue either, but I suppose that's what's so lovely about Cirrus. Carefree as a bird. But old Dompe sees more than people think. Like those paintings on the castle wall this morning. There's trouble Ah! Okay, so I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, so if I am fucking up, feel free to correct me in the comment section, because it does help me if I do get something right. But what's happening in there? I don't want to keep saying the wrong thing. The door's shut tight. I can't get them open. What can we do? That was Cirrus crying out. Dompe doesn't have a key. Dompe just thinks rage around. Wait, Dompe remembers. Dompe once heard that the priest talking about a secret way to the sanctuary, hidden right in my graveyard. Bad luck, Dompe thinks, messing around with graves, worse about going under the ground. But you do it. You could, if you get scared, just swing that sword around. What sword? That sword you got there. Dompe heard you say it belongs to the captain, but who cares? It's for delivery. Forget that. Get a swing in that sword. You're right. Ba-da-ba-ba. You got a sword. Sort of. Anyway, the captain won't mind if you borrow it. Swing with B. Use that sword if you're in the trouble. Dompe would help, but these old bones are falling apart as it is. So go find the secret passage. It's gotta be hidden somewhere in the graveyard. Alright, so we now officially have a sword. I'm not sure how long I'll make each of these episodes. I'll just guesstimate the length. So I think it's this first grade. Okay, So we will explore these other graves later on, but for now I just kind of want to get through the opening part here. So with our sword, we can smash pots. We got our first item, a lamp. Equip it on the touchscreen. So it tells us to go to items. We can drag it right onto our buttons. So with the lantern equipped to our Y button, we now officially have light when we're in darkness. And we can swing the lantern to drop a little fire. So this, I think, primarily was kind of supposed to be a sort of remake to Zelda Link to the Past. A really good NES game. What's this sign say? Path will be open to the one who lights the way. In the self-explanatory. We have our first instances of enemies here. For these mice creatures, I don't remember what they're called. That up there is a piece of heart. It is worthless to us right now because we cannot get it. So we're just going to ignore the fact that that is even there. Got some snake enemies, I believe those are little ropes. Zelda has a really weird naming convention with enemies. 20 rupees. Red rupees. For 20 rupees, don't spend it all in one place. So for the sake of the Let's Play, I guess I will explain how I will handle 100%. There'll be every item, every bonus, and as we get, I'll probably be able to better explain it when we get far enough in the story, because there is some stuff I don't want to spoil. So I'll be going back to the 100% thing later. Okay, I thought there was something underneath there, but there wasn't. Let's go ahead and head up. Use our small keys instead. Hose. We'll drop the blue rupee. So blue rupees generally are worth 5 unless you're playing Link's Awakening. They're worth 1. There are 2 switches. Let's pull the left. Oh, got it right first try. If you pulled the right, I believe it spawns a bunch of ropes. Not really worth fighting those guys, because... So what's happening here in the sanctuary? That's not here for it. What are you doing? Serious? I swear, if you hurt my daughter... And what sort of fiend desires to defile the sanctuary in this manner? A fiend? How easily you stoop to petty insults. My name is Yuga, and I have come here seeking nothing less than perfection. And you, my dear, are perfection. How can you stand being so lonely surrounded by these filthy fools? I will put you on a pedestal, or rather, upon a wall perfect forever. So, he did his. I want to call him a Piccolo Man, but I don't think it qualifies. And maybe it does. I do a kind of a thing with the Pound Pals RPG for a Pain Painter, which is what a Pigdomancer is. As I suspect, you're even lovelier as a painting. I think that Her Grace will be most pleased. Oh? What do we have here? Another worm comes wriggling in. How did you get in the sanctuary, Link? Run, child! Well, why you just stand there? Run! Not even the captain stood a chance against him. I believe this worm wishes to tangle with me. Come on, then. Wiggle, wiggle. Wriggle, wriggle, little worm. There's the captain over there on the wall. No! Link! You think you can just challenge me? Why, I'm the portrait of perfection! While all of you, merely scribbles and squigglies, the very sight of you offends my eyes. Still, I'll be leaving this ugly world soon enough. Yeah, out of my way. Not even Captain of yours could stand against my might. For all his spit and polish, he made for but a cruel doodle on the wall, a waste of my magic. Farewell, fools, I'm off to acquire what little perfection I can find in this gaudy world of yours. No! Don't take my Cirrus! We must warn Princess Zelda! Okay, so we meet our possible antagonist of this game, Yuga. So believe it or not, Yuga is another reason why I love this game so fucking much. And what's funny is in my original Let's Play, I said this actually is like a second attempt at it. In my original Let's Play, I actually had Yuga's voice to be fucking like Dr. Doofenshmirtz-esque thing. But I decided I was going to do something a little different with this whole thing. Ooh, you're waking up. Good. I was starting to worry about you, buddy. My name's Robbio. Hey, you listening to me? What? That rug, what? The rug tastes really good or something? What? The rug tastes really good or something? I'm a traveling merchant. I found you in the sanctuary, passed out, alone. Strange, if you ask me. It looked like you needed a pal, so I took the liberty of lugging you here to this vacant house. It seemed like the perfect place for you to shake off the snores. Say what? This is your house? Looked empty-ish to me. Wait, so tell me, what happened to you, buddy? You married this guy named Yuga. You don't say! Some strange man turned a girl into a painting. So you got done in trying to stop him, huh? What makes you a hero? That makes you a hero, buddy. A real, live, genuine hero. But why are you standing around talking to me then? You've got to report this to the castle! Oh, hey, wait a minute. To tell you the truth, I've been looking for a place to stay. Been hard to find somewhere good, so, this is awkward. Mind to stay here for a while? Just a couple of days. Promise. Sure. Really? Thanks a million! Finally, no more sleeping in the wild. Tough world out there, you know. Here, take this. I can't pay rent yet, but it's something, at least. You got Robbio's bracelet. Pretty old, but a gift's a gift. It's a thought that counts. I know it looks like a hunk of junk. It's older than old. A real treasure, that thing. What? What odor? You don't want it because it smells funny? That's the smell of history, buddy. Musty leather, moldy aromas, the rich fragrance of a relic. Okay, fine. I'll admit it does smell like a wet dog, but you gotta know, that's a good smell. Besides, it's a gift, so the least you could do is wear it, buddy. Now, pronto, buddy, to the castle. Hurry! Always love that dialogue. Bye now. See you, Mr. Hero. Or you don't want to race it because it smells funny. I always love that. Alright, so I guess we are going a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I do kind of want to try to get the first dungeon done. It's only the first episode, so I'm not too worried about it being super long or super short. So I will make a plan to do a dungeon per video. And then the bonuses will come before we do the final dungeon. The doors are shut tight. Whoa, hold your horses there. Not just anyone gets into the palace. Did you say that captain was turned into a what now? A painting? And Cirrus was too? The Princess Zelda needs to know right away, huh? Look, I get you want to see the princess, but that's a real whopper of a story there. My word, what in Hyrule is all the shouting about, God? I'm sorry, Lady Impa, but this lad here has a message for Princess Zelda, and it's as far-fetched as... It's as far as far-fetched gets. Is that so? What is this message? Do you see like a painting? Indeed! Sirius was transformed into a painting, but that's... Well, frankly, it's beyond belief. Then again, strange paintings are popping up all over the castle. There may be something to all this. Yes, I wonder. Quickly, come with me! You gotta tell Princess Zelda what she saw at the sanctuary. You're taking this boy at his word, Lady Impa? That's that. Head on in. Heck yeah. Alrighty, so here we have access to Hyrule Castle. I believe we can explore all of Hyrule Castle. So we're gonna do this while we still can. Well, we can probably do it at any given time. I want to do it while we're here first. Wait here while I announce to you the princess. Introduce the princess. Feel free to take a closer look at our gallery here. So if I'm not mistaken, these gallery paintings here are the same thing we saw in the intro thing. So like stay in here, Lee. Okay, so we can't explore Hyrule Castle just let's go to the first one here. Painting on the Golden Triforce. Yeah, we've already went all this in the intro, so I'm just going to skip ahead of all this, but if you guys want to see the paintings in full here, I'll keep them on long enough for you to see them. Part 3. Part 4. And then part 5. Princess Zelda is ready to see you now. Right this way, please. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to get something to drink. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So we can actually still cannot explore the rest of Hyrule Castle. You have to go see what Lady Impa wants to do with the princess. Hey, Princess Zelda! Another thing is, I do love the art style of Link Between Worlds. I bid you the fondest welcome to Hyrule Castle, stranger. Are you here something to... Wait! It's you! Forgive me, but might I ask for your name? See, it's Link. Ah, well, your name is unfamiliar to me, Link. I've seen your face in my dreams of late. For I've dreamt of a hero locked in the battle with a terrible devil. What, you've heard the same dream, Link? You've heard of the same dream, Link? Surely fate has sent you here. Please tell me then. Please then tell me what you saw at the sanctuary. You see this guy named Yuga turned into painting and seriously transformed into a painting. The captain as well. I see the terrible darkness behind these events. Oh, Impa, I fear that the evil is awakening once more in our fair land. Pardon me. Fret not, Princess. I advise that we consult Sarhasarala for help. The Elder's knowledge of the past, well, it's more than vast. Yes, of course, this is where to start, so late. Would you please find Sarhasarala? The Elder should be at home in Kakariko Village. I'm certain he'll be able to help. Now, there's just one more thing. I'd like to send you off with my most treasured possession. It's a rather special charm. Are you sure about this, Princess? The royal family has kept that safe for untold generations. Quite sure, Lady Impa. This has been my safekeeping since the day I was born. Now I will entrust it to you. Please take good care of this charm, as you'll need it soon. got a special charm from Princess Zelda. Please tell Sir Hasrilla everything that you saw. Sahasrilla? Dude, it's like... I almost want to start just calling him Sarsaparilla. If any of you remember the Let's Play that came from. Because there was... I can't remember the Let's Player's name, but there was... somebody I watched a long, long time ago. Where they played through Link Between Worlds. And they called Sahasrilla Sarsaparilla. Oh, it was the best thing ever. Got a bunch of rupees right there. There's another rupee chest. There's another chest here. I think it's a rupee chest. Let's just go ahead inside here. After this, said you can explore Hyrule Castle probably anytime. But it's best to get it while you're still, like, here at the beginning of the game. Yeah, you gotta go out front. You gotta open the side doors. So let's go see what old Sarsaparilla wants to do with us real quick. Blue rupee, worth 5. Alright, also, you don't want to stock up as much money as you can because of, like, mini-games and stuff, but like I said, we'll cover mini-games as we come to them. It'll be a little bit before we do our first mini-game because I want to, like, grind and, like, save mini-game stuff for filler episodes. They're not so much filler episodes as they are, like, informational to how to get what certain stuff you get with them. But I'll be labeling episodes as like minigame episodes or filler episodes of some sorts. Just let you guys know that if you want to skip the episodes, you can, and you will not miss any progress. And whatever. This is Zelda. Master Sword. Ah! Oh dear, dozed off again. It's you, Link. The look on your face. So grim, child. What's the matter? Paintings. I've been telling this 3 fucking times. There's a turn to a what? A painting? And then she was stolen away? And Princess Zelda sent you here to tell me. Ah, I see. That means only one thing. I'm sure you've heard the legends of old. Of the 7 sages and the hero who saved Hyrule. Of course. The rest of the descendants of the original one of the original 7 sages who sailed Ganon in the darkness all those years ago. This Yuga you speak of, he must be after the 7 sages of our day. He'll surely intend to free Ganon. Oh no! When I heard rumors of a strange man lurking near the Eastern Palace, I sent my pupil Asafala to investigate. I put him in danger. He's also a descendant of the 7 sages. I'm sure Yuga will be waiting for him. I'll never make it in time to warn him, but you, Link, could you hurry to Asafala and tell him everything? Please. I've made note of your location of the Eastern Palace on your map. You can zoom in by using the plus and minus. I know that you may know that already. There is no time to lose. Go now, quickly. Yeah, I'm trying to give everybody like their own like voice and personality thing, but I may not stick to doing it all the time because I know it will get on everybody's nerves if I do, and I do apologize if I unintentionally end up doing that. Got this blue-haired witch girl flying around. While we're here in Kakariko Village, though, there is one thing I do want to do. That is the weather vane. Weather vane's been added to the map. Save, don't save. We'll save later because we've done some progress, but I'm not ready to save just yet again. Oh, bastard. Here we go. Now enemies drop parts, which is how we regain our health. So these guys, they take 2 damage each to kill. That's another thing about my original Let's Play idea, where I was gonna like do a bunch of like enemy profiles. But in all honesty, that would be kind of like long. And have to do a ton of editing because there's a ton of different stuff that gets added to your inventory throughout the game. It's a lot of work, in all honesty. So if you just want more information about these enemies and stuff, then go ahead and look it up yourself. We can get a shield, but believe it or not, when I first played through this game, I never bought a shield. Never even used one until towards the end of the game, but I'm going to try and do that again, where I don't get a shield at all throughout the first play. But if I do end up probably needing one or wanting one, I'll always get one. I don't remember if you get one for free or if you have to go buy it. I think that is a thing bigger one, you get one for free. Can I do anything here yet? Oh, this is the fairy fountain. Alright, so fairy fountains, you're gonna go in there if you need health. Not much else. I think they're for Officala or something like that. You need to hit these 2 switches to open that door. There's a weird bunny sign here. Hey, are you an adventuring type? Then I got items for you. Just visit me south of the castle. Robbie. South of the castle? That's our house! What the hell is going on? Let's go see what's going on south of the castle. We can't do that yet. So that's another thing that's really kind of annoying with this Let's Play is that there are some areas I do remember from the game, but we can't do them yet because we don't have items to access those areas. Let's keep moving here. By the way, I don't think I remember to mention this, but if you press minus and you go to your items thing, if you press the Y button, you can just equip the item right to it like that. And you can de-equip it. Well, you can't de-equip it yet, but... Anyway, that's how you quick equip. I think you equip to there without having to like drag it across the screen or anything, and I'll probably be doing that for most of the Let's Play. I don't really need the lantern equipped right now, I just wanted to show you guys to do that. And I'll also probably be changing up the layouts of the bottom screen. I usually try to do a little pattern thing, because I'm OCD. Welcome home, Mr. Hero. You said it was alright to stay here, so I've made myself at... What happened? Well, you see there's these switches I can't hit. What's that? Saw my signs at the Eastern Palace, did you? I was going to open a store near the palace, but then I saw all the monsters and I hightailed it out of there. Way too many monsters around here for my liking, if you get me. Seem to recall at some stone pedestal near my sign. Did you see a symbol on them? Oh, you did? Well, do you remember what that symbol was? This one. That's right! It was arrow. Remind you of anything? Like this? Like maybe this? Ooh! You rented the bow! Don't forget you can aim on the go. Normally I'd charge you a rental fee, but I'll lend you it for free. This time anyway. I'll be taking that back if anything happens to you out there. Okay, so welcome to Link Between Worlds' item mechanic. This is the energy gauge. It depletes when you use Rabio's items and recharges over time. If your energy runs out, you can't use Rabio's items until it replenishes. Try out using the bow you just got. Want to hear the explanation again? No. Alright, so, this is the whole thing with Rabio's gimmick with his items. First off, all items that you get throughout the game that are equipped with your buttons here will always use stamina as opposed to an item resource. Whereas before you had like a finite amount of resources you could use for your item, you get an infinite amount of resources for your item as long as you have stamina. And the whole thing with taking it back if something happens out there, yeah, you're going to try to avoid dying while your items are rented. I'll probably end up showing it to the Let's Play either intentionally or unintentionally, because I did end up dying in my first playthrough in Eastern Palace, but I was also playing terribly as well. And on my third revisit, like before my play up to the point where I'm gonna do it for Let's Play, I did die in Eastern Palace. But like I said, I was also playing terribly too. So that the electrical guys, you're gonna shoot them with the arrow because you have distance from them. And try to pick up. I think we can do that part up there yet. So let's just keep going. There was another. I think there's another weather vane up there. But I'm gonna wait till I can do stuff up there. Alright, let's keep moving forward. More of the Aqua Rocks there. Hit one, hit two. Yeah, that's one reason why I love this game so much, is because that whole thing where you have a stamina meter as opposed to a resource system. Because the one thing I hate in D&D, well, it's not so much I hate in D&D, it's more or less the fact of one reason why I don't like playing most classes in D&D is for the fact that it's more of a resource system-based game. Like, take for example the Wizard. You have to keep track of how many spell slots you use because you only have a certain amount of spell slots per spell level. And stuff like that, where your Paladin's spell slots are your smites. Like, I believe that's how that works. It's been a while since I've played Paladin because I also hate playing Paladin in general, but it's not so much, like I said, I don't hate it, it's just I don't like having to have to track everything on top to play the game by itself because I get lost easy when playing. So, not that other Zelda games are bad for having that kind of resource system. That's kind of a natural thing I would expect out of Zelda. But at least it also tracks it all within the game as opposed to you having to do manual tracking, because if you or a party member instantly forgets to how many things of something that you've used, you're kind of just screwing yourself over, basically. Because you can end up using more, and then we can end up using less of what you could have used and all that. It's whatever though. It's not that they're bad, it's just something I don't like having to track everything on top of and play the game. Here's Asfala. You! Stop where you are! What are you doing here at Eastern Palace? Oh, my apologies. I thought you were someone I'm looking for. Aren't you Link? You're the blacksmith's apprentice, right? What brings you all the way to Eastern Palace? You see, you're a sage and you've got vile deeds at the sanctuary? My master sent you to fetch me back to safety. This Yuga you speak of, surely he's the cause of grave concern. Why should Sarhasarilla be so worried about me? I'm a descendant of the original 7 sages. I'm just as powerful as they were. I even got myself a sand rod, so I'm more or less invincible. Bold talk, you might say, but it's simply the truth. I'll get to the bottom of all this Yuga nonsense. Now farewell to you, Link. So yes, he does actually have a rented item, which is actually kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and spin the weather vane. Save my progress here at Eastern Palace. Yes. But yeah, so the weather vanes are freaking out like that. There is a special message added after you save. You've been playing for a while. Why not take a break? You can enter game from the pause menu. I believe we can tackle Eastern Palace now, so let's go ahead and do that. So, Dungeon 1, Eastern Palace. This door is locked. Pressure plate. Let's go through here. Range. Whatever the hell those things are. Smack the switch, open that door, get us access to that treasure chest over here. And I know most of these dungeons like the back of my hand. I would say that I know this Zelda game probably a bit better than maybe Ocarina of Time. And I played the hell out of that game for a long while. I never actually 100%ed Ocarina of Time. There's a couple of reasons for that. One was because I just didn't know what to do. The other is because, the game was like really intimidating for me, but it was also my first time playing the game when I did it at that time, so I guess you guys can probably see where I came from with that one. There's that, and 100 gold sculptures is kind of pointless on virtual console. Well, it's actually kind of pointless in general. If you hold down the B button, you can do a spin attack like that. Classic Zelda trope. I believe since Link Between World, or Link to the Past, not Link Between World. Since Link to the Past, you could hold down the button and spin. Go through the bottom of that thing there for the secret. That's what I was thinking of in the Sanctuaries, bottom Sanctuary dungeon. Do that for a red rupee. But it's just not really worth it because you get like a reward that kind of becomes not very useful when you're already at the end of the game because you pretty much already got everything you can possibly get. So that's the compass. I can see the location of treasure chest and locked doors. Another reason is because the Stone of Agony is a worthless item in the Virtual Console release because the Stone of Agony was supposed to just give your controller rumble feature if you had the rumble pack, and Virtual Console doesn't support rumble, so it's literally a worthless item. Bow here, smack this. Go grab her chest. It is a small key, which opens up a locked door in the dungeon. Use this locked door here and go to the top floor or second floor. Alright, so locked door, so I press this button. Or Armos statue. So there's an Armos statue. Easy. Alright, so these green warp things, these are kind of nice to have. I believe they were a thing since Link's Awakening. Unless they were in like a different Zelda game I never played. But they essentially exist as a kind of like a quick save-esque thing. If anyone played New Super Mario Bros. On Wii, you guys know about the quick save feature, but to basically explain it a bit better, if you wanted to get out of the dungeon without having to backtrack to the beginning of the dungeon, that green thing in the middle warps you to the beginning of the dungeon, and if you come back to the dungeon later, you can warp back to where that was at. You got some monster guts. They're a handful. So monster guts or something, we'll figure out what monster guts and stuff like that do later. But as part of my 100% stipulation, I will be going for a full inventory of those. I love doing that. gotta do it from the bottom anyway. Stupid. Okay. This door here. What's in this? Oh, it's this room. Okay. This room is kind of annoying. Thankfully, there is a way to recharge your health. Also, if you run out of stamina, that's what it looks like. That meter there starts flashing red at you, telling you, hey, you're out of stamina, you can't use your item yet. There is a thing with pots after you get the stamina meter, where they will start dropping, like, let's see if I can get one to fall in here. No, okay. They start dropping these like little stamina jars, like little pink jars, or pink vials. They basically will just refill your stamina meter after they've been used up. After it's been used up so much. I believe they don't really start spawning actually until like the next part of this dungeon. I can't remember exactly. Forgive me, it's been a little while since I've played this. As I stated before, let's smack this one. This one goes awfully high up here for this one. Okay, can't get that one yet. So in here we have some skeleton guys. I want to say re-deads, but I can't be too sure. No, they're not yeah, they are re-deads because the mummies are Gibdos. There might be a different thing entirely, I'm not sure. I usually associate those as re-deads because they're like re-dead zombies. Oh, another thing is that we have the big key, which is a feature from one of the Zelda games on DS. I can't remember which one. But the big key basically was how you open the boss room. So there's one room we haven't explored yet. See if we can figure out how to get to it. So I don't know how to get to that one. Wait, I think I do. We gotta like go back. These arrow things are still gonna fire, it's fine. Back in here, go through this door here. You don't have to explore every room of the dungeon, but it is always nice to explore every room of the dungeon. That there might be something helpful. Because then I think generally a lot of dungeon puzzles are built to specifically have you check every single room. Anyway. Because there is usually there's not one, but that's because it's the first time in the game. Actually, there might be. I like I said, I don't play this game again, so got everything in the dungeon. Let's go ahead and go to our boss door. I almost want to call them the Nightmare Doors because that's what they were called in Link's Awakening. Awesome fucking game if you haven't played it, by the way. Awesome game. I love that game so much. Alright, third floor is the boss. After all your posing, all your preening, just look at you now. Now, my fine fellow, prepare to be named my latest work of art. You have the privileged place in my collection of sages. Aha! An excellent painting! What a knack I have for capturing the smallest details just so. Oh? Who? You're that wriggling worm I saw at the sanctuary. Or you come to... what? You come to challenge me again? I don't have time for the coddle would-be heroes. But since you insist, I will oblige. One-on-one, Yuga. First thing we're gonna do is smack with the arrow and go up and crack his ass with the sword a couple times. That's all you do, is smack him with the bow. Now he's gonna get great. I think with the boss becomes a little tricky. What the fuck? That was easy. Enough of this! You're going to spoil everything. You forced my hand. I must brush you aside. Nothing on the wall now. It is repeating. Well, if I lost play while it lasted, guys. What a sad, drab painting you make. You can rot there for all I care. Now onward! My collection requires even more perfect paintings. Oh, how I long to hang that exquisite Princess Zelda on my wall. Well. That was a good Let's Play while it lasted, guys. Honestly, I did enjoy playing this game while I could. What's going on? We're unmerging from the wall? This is another reason it's my favorite Zelda game, is because of this wall merge mechanic. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I remember seeing commercials for this game and I was dying to get a hold of this. Fabulous bracelets, you know, but how? Anyways, it seems that now you can merge into walls. It's almost like Ravio knew we were gonna be turned into a painting. That's not scary at all. Go ahead and grab our heart container. You got a heart container. Your maximum hearts increased by 1, and your max hearts are replenished. Always a very nice thing to have in Zelda, is something to refill your hearts. Anyways, we can merge onto walls and walk across walls now. Isn't this awesome? And there's what I was talking about, these jars here. You got an energy potion. It refills your energy gauge. So as we use our energy or stamina meter here, we will drain it, and then if we break those pots, we get more when we collect those. Those up there, we can come back and get those at any given time. Not really, like I said, it's not really required we export everything, just A and mostly. Got a silver rupee, it's worth 100 rupees. Lucky you. Merge, walk across again. And after we finish this dungeon here, I'm gonna like save it the weather vane in the episode. Because we've done our dungeon per an episode, our one dungeon per an episode. Let's go ahead and use your new merge mechanic and solve these puzzles here. Like, the merge mechanic, like I said, is one of my favorite things about Link Between Worlds. It's the reason why I really, really wanted to buy the game. Watching the commercials and seeing how we can do that. I love it. There's some more chests. Over here. I don't think we missed one over there on the second floor. That's another thing I do like about this one. So, in most Zelda games, you always have 3 dungeon items. The compass, the boss key, and the map. Well, in Link Between Worlds, you have a map by default. So we haven't missed any chests, so let's go ahead and find this final one over here. We're through here on this crack. Walk all the way across here. And knock off the wall. Well, if you're on the wall too long, you don't get hurt unless you're over a pit. Basically, this is what happens when you're on the wall too long. You get forced out of there. And you gotta wait for your thing to refill. But if we have enough, we can just walk across here. Grab this chest. And it's another silver rupee. God damn. Looks like next episode we'll be doing the minigame route. Or minigame fun, I mean. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and come out here and do our thing, because here's Sarsaparilla. Oh, my lad, you finally found your way back out of the Eastern Palace. But what of Osphila? You guys are into a painting. No! Hugo's taken Osphila too! Worse still, he now has 2 of our sages. We'll get him back. And that fiend said he's going to after Princess Zelda next? We mustn't let that happen. My word, what was that? Are we too late? Something dire happening at Gabriel Castle. There's no time to waste. What's going on here? That barrier. I've never seen such a magic. That magic. I daren't approach it. But we must break through somehow. Princess Zelda and Lady Impa are trapped inside the castle. Listen well, Link. We must turn again to the legend of old for our solution. These abominable events are an echo of what happened all those years ago. Then, when the castle was in the grip of evil, the hero of the day found the Master Sword. The hero first had to claim the 3 pendants of virtue to prove himself worthy of the world. But they are already thwarted, for one of those pendants is inside the castle of Princess Zelda. Oh, what a quandary. We need her pendant. There's no way to get it. Well, what's this? Or what's that? It cannot be. You're wearing... That's the pendant of courage. What in Hyrule are you doing with it, Link? She trusted it with me with it. She gave it to you? A special charm? How right she was. She must have sensed the evil in Hyrule, the rise of our new hero to meet. So it is you. It must be. Why else would the princess have given you the pendant of courage? She knew you would need it to get the Master Sword. Well then, my young hero, you've got quite a quest ahead of you. You have to find the other 2 pendants. One pendant is enshrined in the House of Games, and the other pendant is in the Tower of Hera. I'll mark the spots on your map. What? You got the pendant of courage? The thing Princess thought ahead. But first, it seemed prudent to save before taking such a quest. Care to do that, young hero? Yes, please. Saving. I do like that he just gives you the option to like save right there. Like he knew we were gonna like in the Let's Play episode here at 1 hour and 3 minutes. I shall head home to search my library for clues of who the other 7 sages of our day might be. So for now, it's all up to you, Link. Alright. Well, with that, I'm gonna kick this guy's ass real quick. So with all that, that'll be it for this first episode here. I do hope you guys enjoy this Let's Play of Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode, when we do a couple mini games, actually. See you guys then.